What's going on, everybody? A lot of times on this channel we do fun stuff. We have a blast doing this channel. Thanks for stopping by. We talk sometimes about serious conversations that we make light of some of the stuff. Some of it we're kind of serious about, but in all seriousness, with everything going on, you guys, I tell you all the time to get food. So hopefully you've had plenty of food and you've gotten everything that you need. Any types of supplies that you may need, anything extra. But I'm just trying to put out the message that you need to do better. You need to do a little bit more. Stuff is getting a little tight. Supply chain issues we've talked about a couple times, which bring shortages. I like to go out and target practice. These are good things to have. I would just urge you right now, anything that you're a little bit loose on, you've only got 30 days worth of food, try to double that. And slowly, but I would urge you to do these things sooner than later. You like to go shoot, you take 5 boxes with you every time you go, try to buy 10, they're available right now. I would get them while you can. There's powder issues I've heard of, there's still primer issues, but it's become a lot more available than it was. But in all seriousness, this is overall insurance, I guess you could say. I always say food insurance, but you just never know. And there's not, you're not going to lose out on anything if you have the stuff and nothing happens for 5 years. You'll be ready, really ready, hopefully in 5 years. But you can always eat your food. You can always go target practicing. But you want to have enough in case there is an issue that you'll be able to take care of whatever the situation is. Medical stuff. Even if it's that little bit at a time, start doing stuff, guys. And in addition to doing stuff, go out and train with your stuff. You don't just want to have the stuff that you've never used. I talked about that in another video. You can learn a lot on YouTube. I may start doing not only just review stuff, but maybe a little bit more of, well, here's what I use my knife for, or could use my knife for, or, a lot of it's pretty basic, but if you've never done it before, you might have issues with it when you need to do it, and that's the biggest thing. Go camping. That gives you a chance. That gives you a chance to practice a little bit of whatever, and some fire starting in a different way, or whatever it is that you feel like you need to touch up on as far as a skill. And when we talk about ammunition and stuff and getting training and getting practice, I would also recommend some hand-to-hand of some sort. Learn something. A lot of people are like, oh, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I think it's great. I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Not as much as I would like, and not as much as of more recently. But even boxing, something that gives you push-pull, the judo I do, and that's got something physical. So you're getting cardio out of it, some sort of exercise. You're getting used to be tussled with, and all good things in preparation, just in case. All this is just in case. Don't make it your whole life. Sometimes I get inside my own head and I feel like I'm way behind on everything, and I feel like I can't keep up, and I'll get stressed out and, I gotta go do some more side work because I don't have enough 9mm, or I've got a minimum that I feel okay with. It's always good to have extra. And right now, while that extra's around, because you never know how long it might be around for, you just get a couple extra boxes every time you go. And then I feel like, wait, I got X amount of food here, and here. Well, this one I could bump up just a little bit more. So I feel like I'm constantly grinding sometimes just to get everything done that I want to be done, but when is it going to be enough? So I feel like sometimes like that, it's never going to be enough. I have to just keep going and going and going. And what about the stock market? And what about, and then I went to the grocery store. Now I don't have as much money for preps because I bought just regular stuff that we're going to buy, but I usually try to buy extra cans or try to buy some extra, I've got a lot of rice. I try to buy some extra rice, dried beans, any of that. And you can use those beans for seeds if you had to. And there's just, so you don't feel like you need to stock up on as many seeds or something. Like, why buy green bean seeds? Or when you you can dry your own out for the next year, and you've already got peppers or seeds in there, you can dry them out and use them for, so I grew a little bit of extra food this year. I did a very small amount, and I'll probably save all the seeds. I usually do, and I just want a positive thing out of all this, because if you do all of this, I mean, I'm constantly grinding, my brain's constantly going. Sometimes I get that, what someone say, prepper fatigue or something like that. I think it happens to me once in a while, but at a certain point you start feeling a little bit better, because you're like, whew, man, if all the stores close and whatever, you have 6 months worth of food. You don't have to worry about that. I don't have to go scramble to get that food. I mean, you would still be doing stuff, but you wouldn't be scrambling to run out and go grab the food. You might be continuing to try to increase it as you're using it, but it wouldn't be a main concern. Like, you could still get the mortgage paid, or you could still, it depends on, you got to have an emergency fund too. That's part of prepping. And you always feel better with a couple $1,000s off to the side, because you're like, oh, if anything breaks down, I can fix it. And these things are all good. They're positive things, because once you get to a certain point, you're not only ahead of the game as far as whatever there is, but you can breathe for a second. Like, no, I don't have to go out tonight and work my second job. I don't have to hustle tomorrow. I'm not saying stop at all, because I'm probably just going to keep going until I die or something. But it doesn't have to be quite as intense, because you already have stuff. You already could pay the mortgage if something happens. You already have the food if something happens. If you're practicing your tactics and keeping up and keeping sharp, and you've run through all the ideas in your house of what's going to happen or what could happen and every possibility, you've at least got some sort of a plan for it. So I would say now more than ever, make sure you're prepped up. But at the same time, and I'm going to watch this for myself probably before I post it, so I can just be like, just breathe, man. Just breathe. Relax. I know there's stuff going on tonight, and I'm going to try to go make some extra money. But I'm not going to be stressed going, I got to get the next or this or that. And I'm not going to be all over the place crazy trying to get it. I'm going to try to breathe. I'm going to get what I get. It's going to be what it's going to be. And nothing usually changes it. I mean, they say something like 90-something% of your worries never even come true. But these insurances, I mean, you have homeowners insurance, you have vehicle insurance, you have these insurances to insure you that everything will be all right, hopefully, if something happens. So just a positive note about any of the prepping and the homesteading. Go check out the Homestead Survivalist channel. He's posting more videos now, and he's showing stuff around his homestead there that he had just recently gotten into, well, I'd say about a year ago. So it's not fully done. Everything's not completely done the way he wants, but it's a work in progress. You can do a little bit now. You can take the next weekend off, or do half the weekend, or I'm just trying to explain to everybody to relax a little bit at the same time. You see all the madness going on, and you think to yourself, like, I don't have enough time. That's where I get wrapped up sometimes. Like, there's not enough time. What am I going to do if I don't have the next amount that I wanted of anything, whatever it might be? It's going to feel like it's never going to be enough. So at some point, you have to say to yourself, like, take a break, dude. Relax. And I watch a ton of videos on YouTube. And I think I want to put it out there too. I will be doing maybe some gun training stuff on, or weapons training, shall we say, on Patreon more than on YouTube. So I'll be doing more how-to stuff over there, I guess. And that will probably start fairly soon. Tomorrow we're going out, so I'll probably try to get a review on that Geisley and then put any of the training stuff over there. But first time here, don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and keep prepping, but at the same time, relax. Take a breath. Nothing is immediately happening. I know there's stuff happening, but it could be a slow progression towards needing stuff. If you got the extra money, go grab a few things. I always feel better the nights that I go grab stuff, come home, look at what I've got, and then I say, okay, that's another day, or that's another meal, or that's another week. So, good luck everybody, stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.